We are headed towards Christmas, and with your permission, I'd like to talk to you like a father talking to children, or even a grandfather. I'm not that old, but I'll play the role on TV. I'm Randall Terry. This is Voice of Resistance.
Those who forsake the law praise the wicked. Those who uphold the law resist them. Welcome to the Voice of Resistance. Here's your host, Randall Terry.
Hi, friend. I would like to thank all of you who prayed for us. We are in Christmas week 2015. Last week, we shot the entire series of the upcoming series on Muhammad. Our working title is What Would Muhammad Do? We are changing that title, but it's going to be a surprise. I'm not telling people what it is. We had a crew of people there, most of whom, Billy Bob and I were there, but most of the people there I did not know. It was the first time of being with them. And people were shocked at the data. The troves of information that we brought about Muhammad, the founder of Islam, and his immediate companions, and what they did to establish Islam. Most of the people there had never heard 95% of the data that we were giving. The only word I can use is shocked. Then there was a sense of also elation with some people. It was like, man, finally I understand what's going on. Finally, I can understand why Muslim terrorists are doing what they're doing, because they're mimicking Muhammad. So thank you for those of you who prayed. We still need to raise a good deal of money to pay for this. Billy Bob and I and Bobby Sue over here, we're able to crank out daily TV shows, primarily because of the expertise of Billy Bob. And I guess I probably provide a little something, right? Just a little something. But to do what we're doing with this series on Muhammad, it's a massive effort. And our goal is to win awards with this. At film festivals, the producer, Jonathan Picard, wants to win an Emmy. He's already won one Emmy. He wants to win an Emmy with this. So we're not doing it like a rush job. We're focusing on in such a way that when people are done, they say, no one has ever done anything like this in the English language. This is incredible. So I ask for your ongoing prayers. When will it be done? January, February? There's a lot of work still to do in post-production, but it's really going to be something. And as I did the shows, and as the week unfolded, Star Wars came out. We got to see Star Wars. I felt and still feel a little paternalistic. And if you will allow me, if you'll just give me 15, 20 minutes right now, I want to speak to you freely and clearly. It's possible that this series could cost me my life. We have come to that conclusion and come to accept it. And the reason is, let's start with this. The reason is that to say that Muhammad did certain things, that he had sex slaves, which he did, this is all from their material, okay? That he killed with his own hand, that he had people assassinated who mocked him or satirized him, that he indeed had a pre-puberty little girl as his wife, consummating the marriage when she was 9. To say these things and to say, and it's totally okay, because he is the prophet of God. These behaviors are completely acceptable. When he said, kill any Jew that falls under your power, and it unleashed murder, a murderous rampage against Jews, to say that all of those behaviors are good and acceptable and a trustworthy model for what it means to be a servant of Allah, In other words, to praise those behaviors, to own them, like ISIS does in their magazine Dabiq. They talk about these things. They said, look, this is what Muhammad and his men did. Of course, Islam is a religion of the sword. To praise those activities is to be not only safe, it's to be a devout Muslim. The problem is when you say that these behaviors were evil or sinful or repugnant, that's when someone gets into trouble. Okay? And because our moral navigational system, all right, our moral compass is intact, we will say that these are the behaviors that he did, and they're evil. They're the stuff that war criminals are made of. So I've got to take a break. When we come back, this is where I want to be a little on the paternalistic, a little on the preachy side, because all of us have a singular duty, all of us, to love God with all our heart, soul, mind, and strength, and to love our neighbor as ourselves. Stay with me, please. I'll be right back.